Do you think more people here support Joe Biden or Donald Trump?
Probably Joe Biden.
Say tomorrow you had a vote and you had the option between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Who would you be voting for? Today we are at UCLA and we're going to be asking college students who they're going to be voting for in the upcoming election between Joe Biden, Donald Trump. As you can see, UCLA has the number one because they apparently think they are number one in everything they do, and this has been a very controversial school. And now we're going to start asking students who they're going to be voting for in 2024. Say you had a vote tomorrow, who would you be voting for?
Probably Biden, but I'm not very happy with that vote.
What do you guys think about the current state of America, where we're heading as a country?
I don't think we want to talk about politics or anything.
Would you say UCLA is more of a left-leaning school, like most kids are leaning towards the left?
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like California, as a whole, is like that.
Who will you guys be supporting when it comes to the elections in 2024?
I'm definitely not right. I'm definitely not supporting Trump.
With what you've seen so far in America, who do you think would be best for 2024?
I guess because I'm a foreigner, I wouldn't really vote for Trump because he is against foreigners being in America or immigrants in total.
And who do you guys think will be best to resolve the conflicts that we're currently facing?
Good question. If I'll be honest, I don't even know, man. I haven't even kept up with politics just because I'm caught up with my work. But whoever the best candidate is out there, I'm sure we'll put our heads together and vote for that. But I really don't even know who's running.
And what about you, man? If you had to make the decision today you had to make the decision, Donald Trump or Joe Biden, who will you be voting for?
I probably would still abstain if I had to choose because as somebody who's not that informed on either or, I think they both are trash and they're kind of old.
And who will be best with the elections coming up in 2024 to resolve all the conflicts and to make this country an even better place?
Well, see, with voting right now, this isn't a matter of voting in politics. This is a matter of freedoms right now with democracy. Donald Trump said he would be a dictator on day one he would get in office. He admires people like Hitler and Putin and the Kim Jong-un. He wants to be a dictator, he wants to rule. If you value democracy and your freedoms and your rights to pursue what you want and say what you want, I suggest you vote for Biden whether you like him or not, because Trump is going to be a dictator.
How can you support those claims of Trump wanting to be a dictator?
There's articles about it, many articles, credible articles. He said it, it's recorded, there's footage of it. It ain't no AI footage or nothing, he said it. It's all over the web, you could access it.
Okay.
From credible sources.
And what do you think about inflation, the migrant crisis and stuff like that that's also happening here inside the country?
It's getting bad, it's hard to live out here right now. These corporations are making 75% profit right now, so they need to be regulated. That's the main issue right now. I would say that's the main problem.
And why do you think the majority of college students in the country are for Joe Biden currently?
Because of his student debt relief he has been providing. He has provided billions of debt relief for students across the country. Of course, you have to qualify, and I don't know the qualifications to do that, but he has provided that ability and choice to do that, which students are thankful for, I believe.
So do you think with Joe Biden doing that with the student debt, it's making more people want to vote for him, especially college students?
Especially loans are unforgiving with interest rates, and it's hard to pay them off for many people. Many people don't have the opportunity to do so because we're not all given the same opportunity as others. And Biden is given the opportunity to relieve that debt, which I admire.
And do you think that is one way that Joe Biden will be able to gain more votes from college students, obviously with that debt relief?
Oh, man, definitely. Irrefutably.
I talked to some people here and they said that they'll be voting for Joe Biden because of the student loan forgiveness that he's going to be offering. Do you think that's a way that he's going to be able to win votes from the college students?
I think so, yeah.
What do you think about the current state of America?
The current state of America, in general, I think there's definitely things that we can work on, for sure, always. Do I think it's the best country to live in at the moment? Probably not.
We're going to be having elections in 2024, and this is a big year where a lot of people like you and other college students' voices are able to be made heard. And who do you think will be best to run the country in this upcoming year?
I don't think either of them are great candidates, I won't lie.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta pick the lesser of the evils.
Mm-hmm. We hear a lot of the lesser of the two evils. And what makes both candidates, per se, evil?
Bad. I just think they don't represent the majority of the population. I think it boils down to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And say tomorrow you had a vote and you had the option between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Who would you be voting for?
I think maybe Biden. Yeah, if I had to choose.
And what is the absolute truth right now?
Absolute truth. Well, I'm a Christian, so the Bible.
And do you think that America is currently following the teachings of Jesus Christ and what is taught in the Bible?
Nah, man.
What reason do you have for that?
If everybody was Christian, we'd see signs of the Holy Spirit in everybody, but we see like record high levels of depression and anxiety, right? But I know the Christian isn't always joyful and all these good things, but I don't know. I mean, that's one of the signs.
Okay, I really like that. I'm also a Christian myself, and this year we're going to have elections in 2024, and who do you think will be the best presidential candidate to lead the country in these upcoming years?
Who are the candidates? I don't really follow politics.
I've talked to a lot of students here at this school here at UCLA, and the majority of them say they're going to be voting for Joe Biden. We haven't heard one person say they're going to vote for Donald Trump. What would it take for Donald Trump to win your vote?
Probably if he showed some fruit of the Holy Spirit.
Do you think Joe Biden shows fruit of the Holy Spirit?
I think he's gentle.
What advice would you give to one of them to win the votes of the students here?
Oh, wow. Listen to the people. Take this seriously. These generations are not taking kindly to things like what's happening in Gaza, and they're very serious about making their voices heard. So if you want to seriously be the candidate, take it seriously. Listen to the people. Pay attention to what's happening here.
And who will you be voting for in 2024?
Honestly, I'm undecided. I'm not sure yet. Probably Joe Biden, because I can't support Trump. But yeah, it's definitely a lesser of two evil kind of situations, if I'm honest. But yeah.
Okay, we've heard a lot of that claim, the lesser of two evils. And what would make each candidate evil?
Well, Trump, I think the reasons are pretty obvious. There's a lot of hatred that's coming back to the surface, and I think he kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? He thrives in that space and kind of almost encourages it. And Biden, I don't know. I don't know if he's necessarily evil. He just hasn't done enough. He's just not effective enough from what I've seen.
Okay. And so do you think we'd be safer underneath Donald Trump or Joe Biden with what's going on with the wars and all that stuff?
Honestly, I would still say safer under Biden, just because at least he's not inciting hate the way that Trump is. Trump is just very dangerous.
Okay. Some people may say he's not inciting hate, but he is paying for it with the U.S. tax dollars going to Israel, Ukraine, stuff like that. Do you think it's right that we are funding these other wars across the world?
No, I don't. Sadly, I don't think he's going to do anything about stopping that anytime soon, but no, I don't think it's right.
And who are you voting for in 2024?
Me personally, Donald Trump. But everybody here, they say Joe Biden.
And why do you think all these college students want to vote for Joe Biden?
Personal gain, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just embedded in their blood. So they get told one thing, and I'll just say that.
And what makes you want to vote for Donald Trump?
Personally, I'm not into I don't pay attention a whole ton, but I just know life from 2016 to 2020 was a hell of a lot better than it's been from 2020 to 2024. So that's what I base that off of.
And does Joe Biden...
I don't like the last 4 years with Biden. There's just chaos all the time. And it's a main focus. So.
And does Joe Biden's age and cognitive level scare you a little bit?
Hell yeah.
That is the end of this video. If you'd like, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be reading your comments down below. This is Nick, and I'll see you guys next video.